Hello everyone, this is Steven from the Even Steven channel, and today we're going to take a look at the NeoMag Sentry strap, which is a pretty plain box. There's a shipping label on it, I kind of just peeled that off. But it comes in a really non-discreet, plain looking box. We'll get to that in a second. So, I was taking a rifle class over the weekend. And this HD Defense AR-15 has now gone through 2 rifle classes and has done pretty well through both of them. So if you're wondering how my HD Defense AR-15 is doing, pretty well. Got at least 1,000 rounds to this gun now. Maybe 1,200? I didn't count. And still pretty good. The Cerakote, whatever Cerakote, is holding up really well. It's getting a little dirty here and there, little scratches there, but it's holding up quite well. I'm quite happy with it. Still got the iron sights on it, even though my instructor said maybe put an optic on it. But out to 50 yards, these iron sights do pretty well. But back to what this video is supposed to be about. It is about the rifle, but it's something I want to put on the rifle. As I was taking my rifle class, I noticed the instructor had something like on his rifle. He had something like strapped on like right here, and it was holding his sling in place. And I was looking for something like that, something that would hold a sling kind of taut together, and it would kind of just hold the sling, because as you can see, the sling can get in the way sometimes. There we go. I was looking for something that would kind of hold the sling kind of like that, and then when you want, you kind of just pull apart and it comes out. I was looking for something like that, and the guy who was teaching the rifle class had something there. I was like, what is that you got there? He goes, oh, it's the NeoMag Sentry strap. And as he was talking, I actually ordered one. So let's take a look at the NeoMag Sentry strap. There's an invoice here. Steven, thanks. I think that's Nath. Palm Som 144 maybe? We'll slap the handwriting, Nate. The box is interesting that the box itself is actually a target. So sometimes manufacturers do that. They like to print something on the box so you can actually use it as a target. It's a cool idea. Let's see how big this target is. Not super big. Oh, visit neomag.com for drills using this target. That's, you know what? That's a cool idea. All right, let me give props to NeoMag. That's actually something. It's a very interesting way to use that box. Huh. Alright. Kind of impressed by that. So I'm going to put this underneath that from now on. Try to keep it out of the way, though. Now, this should be a very simple thing. I tell you what, this cost me like $40 plus shipping. And for $40 plus shipping, it's really not all that impressive. However, sometimes you need a certain thing and do a very specific task, and you got to pay a little extra money for it to get just the right thing. Sentry strap, the original magnetic sling staging strap. Made in the USA. Sentry strap features durable. Let me spin this a little bit so it gets on. Durable, elastic, and Velcro. Powerful magnet holds your sling. Make sure firearm is unloaded before beginning. I did not show that, but this is unloaded and bolts lock back, and it's unsafe. Start with magnets on bottom. Velcro around, let me see. Velcro tight around handguard. Open magnetic strap. And double up sling. Connect magnets together to secure sling. Grab and pull your sling to release the sentry strap. So this should be a pretty straightforward thing. However, I'm doing it for the first time on camera, and there's a good chance I can mess it up. But you know what? I don't know, I don't care. So what we got here is basically this is the strap. This is the Sentry strap. You're gonna have it kind of on the gun like this, and when you pull, this is gonna come down, and hopefully it probably just snap right back into place. So I'm gonna put it maybe like right here. I think I want it like this. I think it did say magnets on the bottom, didn't it? that does seem like a good spot to do that. Nice and tight. I guess I could go back later and kind of redo this, get it really tight later, but and I did it backwards. I was doing it like this. It's gotta go like that. Okay, that makes more sense. So it's pretty tight. Not super tight, but I think it's good enough for our purposes. The magnets are on the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just double this up. Let's see, maybe like this. Pull this up. I wonder how much material I can get across this. Yeah, okay, I can't go too tight. You can't do too much with this. I'm pretty sure I could do this though. Okay, I can do that. I can't get this thing little, but I can get pretty much everything else in there. And that's kind of what I wanted. Now this makes this really easy for, say, putting in a bag. If you get your sling or some kind of strap stuck in a rifle bag while you're closing it, I've seen zippers break that way. And just being able to kind of just handle it for a little bit without having to pull without having the sling in the way. So yeah, this is pretty much how it's supposed to be. Magnets on the bottom, if I read that correctly, and just a very simple little thing. And then when you want to use it, you go like that, and then it's out of place. Now this didn't quite go back on its own, but you can just kind of flip back down, and it's kind of automatic, as much as anything like that can be. Now I'm going to use this a little bit. I'm just going to keep this on the rifle for now, and unless it just falls apart, which it shouldn't at that price point, that $40 price point, this really shouldn't do that. I might go back later and kind of adjust this, just kind of fine tune that a little bit. But yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Now, is this worth $40? Probably not. But if I can move that up and down a little bit. But like I said, sometimes you want something to do a very specific thing. And in the past, I've been known to kind of be cheap about certain things. I just kind of pay the money. You know, if a rifle instructor says, yes, I use the NeoMag Sentry strap, he's got a little bit of experience with them, and I think he knows what he's talking about. So yeah, this looks pretty good. Just thought I'd share that in a little video. Anything to add? Let's see what happens if I pull this. No, wrong way. But again, just the idea is you go like this, yoink, and this thing pops out. Keep in mind that this is going to flip around a little bit. Add to that. I guess you could reverse this and turn this upside down. I don't know which way would be better, but probably just the magnet on the bottom would be more likely to have this. So if you're holding it upright and you go like this, and flip back the other way, it's kind of funny. It'll probably just on its own just kind of find itself in the right spot and close itself. So yeah, I don't think I have anything much more to add to that. This is Steven from the Even Steven channel. So far, the Sentry strap from NeoMag looks pretty good. And unless the thing just kind of falls apart tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to have any updates on this. However, in the future, I might just put a comment in the video and just kind of let you know how it's doing. But so far, so good. So this is Steven from the Even Steven channel. Please do all that like, share, and subscribing. Any comments, any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer as best I can. And I will see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.